Hello and welcome viewers locally, regionally, and all over the world. It's LLPL 4 right here. It's LPPL 4 right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we're here on field 1 where the LILAPOR Lions are going to be placing off against the Canada Kings right here at the Paramveer Sporting Complex. It's a bit of an overcast day here today. However, nonetheless, both teams are incredibly fired up right now. In the wickets right now, we have Dhruv and Purva. And right now, coming into the attack, it's going to be Anand P. So both parties looking exceedingly excited in their respective positions right now. Both batsmen standing in the wickets are very tall, very long of frame there. They're going to be giving Anand quite the run for his money. Or will Anand, who seems to be a very experienced bowler, show them a thing or two about cricket today? This one just pushed away, starting the game off nicely. Anand starting his spells at dot delivery. This one comes back in for a run out, but it just doesn't get there. So they're going to take the double from it as it's a bit of a fumble in the feeling there. Didn't quite get off to the 30. They didn't get past the 30-yard marker. However, there was a fumble on the catcher and a fumble on the throwback to get the run out. So they end up taking a double the partnership here. Good communication from Dhruv and Purva. So second delivery in here. Dhruv is already off the marker. This one pelted into the offside there, lofted a little bit, and he's gonna make a chase for it there. So they're gonna take the single, get away with that one there. So Apurva is also off the mark now. Took a double actually in that one. My bad, they took a single. I just now see the score update from the last thing. It was Anand. Evades the batsman there. Goes straight to the keeper. He was gonna loft that ball way up into the air. He just evaded him. He almost got the bottom edge on that one, Anand there. So, so yes, two more legal deliveries in his over, starting off the game quite nicely, I must say. So he just pushes away, goes out. Gonna be another run. So the Lions now. This first over here, it evades the batsman, but we're gonna see him come back. Get another double off of that one there. So that's a bye signal by the umpire. So first over gone there. The score now 5 for the loss of nothing. So the LILAPOR Lions actually won the toss, elected to bowl. It looks like they have some master for bowling in their lineup here. Not to be disputed by the batting from the Canada Kings. Showing some vigor in that first over there. Really taking the risks. I'm seeing good communication from both Dhruv and Apurva. Always good to see. Now bowling from the far end is Sumit.
Perfect, thank you. Thank you.
He's going to be facing off against Dhruv. Goes Sumit. So this one just kind of glanced off the bat there and pushed back into the keeper. Not going to get anything off of that one.
Right now.
Bowler looking like he's just getting his footing in there, but he's a bit confident. Goes for a big sweep there, but he gets tangled up in it. Wheels around a bit. He got wrapped up in that delivery there, so it's looking pretty good for Sumit right now. 2 dot deliveries to start his spell. This one lofted into the air. It's gonna go just before the boundary line, fielded by the man there. Left long on. More of a deep cover position. Quick work being made there of that play. Both teams are on high alert at any point. Both very formidable teams. Obviously, the Paramveers are coming up in another broadcast that we're doing here today at the Paramveers Sporting Complex. So check out our YouTube for the different games being played here today. As Sumit comes back into the attack. This one goes directly to the keeper. And it's going to be a no ball for this delivery here. So it's been 2 no balls back to back from the last time and this time. So they got 3 no ball runs, pushing the score up to 8. Apurva on strike. Lofted way up into the air once again. Goes over the boundary. It's signaled by the umpire as a 6. Beautiful work there from Apurva. First maximum of the game. First maximum of the tournament, maybe. I'll have to double check that one for you all. What a beautiful six it was there. Went way up into the air and it almost went behind him. So he managed to curve the ball behind him there. So that long off fielder had some work to do on that one there. No, the third man had a lot of work to do there. Sumit. So just defended there. He doesn't want to get caught in the spell playing those big shots there. Now he's shown that he's capable of making that maximum, making that 6 runs out of nowhere on that one. So Sumit's going to readjust his strategy, his tactic, and try to see if he's going to play that one and get that big swing out of him again so he could just glance it. All that's going on in the mind of Sumit right now is wicket, wicket, wicket. Doesn't like being conceded. Another lofted ball into the air there. He's going to roll off into the boundary there. Going to be 4 runs. Well-deserved fist bump there from both men at the creases. Sumit comes in. Right back to the keeper there. Just going to take a single off of that last delivery. What a productive over there for the Canada Kings. Wishing to score up to 19 there, 14. Sumit just conceded his first over of the spell here, so he's going to want to readjust and find his footing as he comes back in at the over after the next. Anand back into the attack here. Anand only conceding 4 runs so far. Rapurva doing lovely work that last over, bringing his total up to 14 already. Just 2 overs. So that's a man there. Quite the young man, quite tall. I want to use that frame to his advantage, that extra leverage. Reach as well. So he's quite the skill combatant to face off the ever experienced Anand. This one was in the onside there. Drover is now on striker. So you're bringing Drover on striker. Only on 2. He's going to want to build up his total as well. Let's see if Nan's going to let that happen. Straight to the keeper on that one there. A dot delivery again for Anand. Look at the expression on his face there. Very confident in his ability to show these young men what cricket is about. This one lofted. Drum sends it way up into the air, over the boundary. Umpire signals 6. Lovely play there from Drover.
Iron Mike. Good one. Blue color. ਇਹੋ ਮੈਂ ਪਾਣੀ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਵਾ ਤੱਕ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ Under pressure. Going zero, going to cross. In the middle of the ball, nothing for the. Under pressure. Here. No, no, no. Go, go. It's okay, let's go. I know, ये मान लो तो लागेल मध्ये तर जीव आता बाहेर होतो ना मी तर पास सुट्टी नाही केलं हां बरं hey hey ठेव बरं पाच हात ते पुढे करे आवाज चेक hey hey Okay, Nilander. 327.
So you've seen some defensive plays there from partnership in the wickets. And we've also seen some pretty good teamwork from the Lions. As Sumit comes back into the attack here, starting off his second over. This one, it seems to be that he's now looking to tighten up his game and come in for that dot delivery. Kind of want to make a maiden on the rest of his spell here. Sumit. Lofted once again. Brother really playing hard today in the Paramveer Sporting Complex. So it didn't get anywhere close to that boundary line, but it lofted way up into the air there. Went almost into the hands of that fielder there, but as you can see, he dropped the catch there. So when they saw that, the partnership said, well, boy, let's run another one. So they got a double off of that one. They are bringing the score up to 31 for the loss of nothing. Dhruv and Apurva, wonderful partnership, I must say. Apurva on 15 and 12. Off for Drew. Both men really giving it their best shot as the openers here. Kings really having quite the time right now. Bit of a discussion taking place there as the keeper is going to try to spread out his team and get things in order. Obviously, they've really put the metal to them. They put their pedal to the metal, I must say, the opening batsmen today. That's what they're there for. That's their job. However, I don't think that the Lions expected them to be that good at their job. Obviously, two younger men inside of the wickets right now. Benefit of youth on their side. I think they're just learning how well these two young men can actually play. Smith. This one evades the keeper there. Dove for it. Valiant attempt there. Arch it. It's just a dollar short and a minute late there. A second late and a penny short, I must say. Just barely evaded him on that one. Sumit. He's gonna loft that one again there. They like that high shot. Something I've seen during the LPPL from last year, Texas to this year. I've seen them really go for those big IPL-esque shots. They really want something for the highlight reels there. And they're gonna make their moment when they're here at the Paramview Sporting Complex. Appeal for an LBW, but it goes out at 30-yard mark. So the batsmen are gonna take a single off of that one, bringing Dhruv back on strike. So two no balls, sorry, two leg byes in this spell here. Sumit is gonna want to try his best to kind of stabilize himself in the bowling. He plays it defensively down the line. Take another single off of that one at the end of the over. One more legal delivery remaining in this over. Nobody end of the over is here. I must say 34 for the loss of none. Beautiful work from both teams, I must say.
এই শুনে যেটিও বারে ওয়েট করে আমি তো জিরো বোলিং করে থাই ওকে কারণ বারে মানে তো মানে আমি তো সুপার ইটা এক্সপেক্ট ইয়া তা তো খান তুমি Still, just okay. Over here. Anan bhai, yeah, why does player? Hey, deep. बात नहीं जा नील बात नहीं Crack only tough because as a bowler they're going to slip more. I thought if you had something dry because just leave it, just leave it. I'll try and get some. If you see if you can find something dry, thank you. The best problem for the line Down is pitch पर corner पर That's okay. Leave those. There's the guy right there too. It's a slower ball. He's both too flat to do that. Good shit. Good shit. You already got 8 in the over, right? Shot, buddy. To be a poet here. Oh! Hey, good thinking. Oh shit! No.
That's over balls.
Man, what the fuck? Ah! I'll go to you.
Oh, I know. I don't between you.
ઠંડુ નહીં જોઈએ ઠંડુ વગરનું છે
I think મને એવું લાગે કે હજુ ટ્રાક વધારે લાગવાના હતા આગળ બે ઓવરમાં
ગરમ લઈ આવો કે પાણી
Thank you, sir.
No problem. No problem.
same thing on the other side
One.
Canada Kings coming up all the way to 43 for a loss of 0. There's a new bowler, Orang, comes into the attack here. Keeper Archit, how we see him right now, erecting how he wants this to go. So he's going to put a long on, a long off, a mid on. It's a mid wicket. Cover point. Point. Seeing a forward. Deep cover point. As our new man in the attack here, Gorang, is going to give it his best shot. Face it off Apurva, and Apurva just swipes it away. Sweeping that ball. Straight to field at the 30-yard mark there. Not going to get anything off of that. So starting off his over with a dot delivery, Gorang. Looking promising so far. He looks very confident, very determined in his walk-up. Again, pushed into that position. Just hammered at that ball there. Lofted up into the air there. Opportunity for a catch not taken. Muriche. Gorang. Big appeal for LBW there. And he's bowled down. So we can see that one again. They finally concede 2 runs. Gorang there. Beautiful, beautiful over. So far, it's his last league of delivery here. 3 dot deliveries and he picking up a wicket. Score now 45 for 1 here. How is Gorang going to end this beautiful over so far? It's up into the air. They just got a bit of a... Just patted the ball down there. went up. Nothing really happened there, but the Lions got excited nonetheless. Things are starting to look up for the Lions right now. Quite a competitive game today. Boundary taken early on in the second over, a six happening twice now. So we've seen quite a lot happening here. This is Drove we're seeing on screen right now. He's coming back into the attack here. And it's number 19, Deeper, who's going to be taking up the attack. Dhruv Siada looking very determined here. It's unfortunate that Apurva isn't still here in the wickets with us. He was doing pretty well. Dhruv now on 13 from 17 deliveries. Nirav already off the mark with 2 for 2. He's deep. He's going to take a readjustment there. He's going to try that one again. Fast bowling in the mix here. You're going to want to get your pacing just where you want it. You see, he's going to give that one a practice one there, but we saw the flinch from Dhruv. He was ready for it. And lofted once again. Goes way over the boundary there. All the way into the offside. Deep cover point could just stand there and look at it. Dhruv really driving that ball away. All in the way into the air there. That could have touched a low-flying airplane, I must say. Went really high up into the air. Great camera work here from my man Jason Prasad. Catching all these big shots being played. It's deeper. Another one. And it's caught. Beautiful catch from Anand there, sending Dhruv home. Wow, so the opening partnership has been completely dismantled by the LILAPOR Lions. Great celebration happening right now between that team. Anand, our opening bowler, had a great catch there. I want to see that one again. I have to see that one again. So yes, he lofted it again. And then it was going to go way into that long on territory. And Anand just picked it up and threw it back nonchalantly. What a catch! What a catch indeed. So, the Canada Kings now 51 for 2. Brand new partnership in the wickets here. Going to be sending out Preeta. So Preeta and Nirav are really going to want to find a way to anchor their team going into the ends of the overs here. A lot of overs still to be played. It's only 6.2 so far gone. So a new man here against our attacker. The face-off. Deep versus Preet. Doing his pre-batting ritual here. Getting his lay of the land. Speaking of the lay of the land, seeing a mid-wicket cover. It's a man at wide. 2 wides on either side. This one, just glance at it there. Playfully, almost playfully, he took that one and just kind of took it out into the offside there. Bit of skill we're seeing. He kind of flicked his bat at it and it just kind of got away there. Went up pretty high. He could have been caught. He's rather confident in that shot. Three deliveries. Three deliveries again. It's over. Loud appeal for LBW there for the newly arriving Preeter. But the umpire, he's not going to have it. It's going to be two dot deliveries back to back for Deepa. This one lofted again into the offside, falling short of the boundary there. So the man, a deep extra cover, is going to get that one and throw it back in. I believe Preet got off the mark there, bringing Nirav back on striker. He's playing that one on the ground. I think the Kings have realized since their opening partnership was broken up there, very methodically I might add, because they tempted them. The Lions tempted them. Said, all right, take a maximum, take a little boundary here. And then when they got a little comfortable and they started playing those lofted balls way up into the air, started getting them. So the two of them went back into their tent. Now the Kings are going to start playing their defensive strategy here. They're going to want to stay and last out this partnership. So very intelligent cricket we're seeing at the moment. Just see the determination from the faces of the Lions there. They know that the match has not been won yet, but they're going to want to see the momentum that their team have been building so far be kept up. And who's the man to do it any better than Gorang? Look at that smile on his face there. Gorang, very confident after his last spell, only conceding 2 runs so far. Gorang, another master of the craft. Swept at, picked up by the keeper. Made a dot delivery. A nonchalant walk back, fixes his hair. Gorang, quite the star power, I must say. I think he just laughed a bit there. He tried to get a bit of an edge on that one there, but he canceled that one. Preet realized, wait, if I tap this ball, I'm going to be out there. And that's exactly the trap that Gorang set up for him. Wow. It went so hard to the fielder there that he kind of dropped it. Went directly to the man at deep extra cover. This one goes past the keeper, way out into the deep there. So they're going to take a double off of that one. The Kings squeeze 2 out of it, bringing Preeter off the marker. Large appeal for LBW there. Quite the appeal, I must say. keeper and the attacker both really giving it their all in that appeal. And I believe it looked like it really did happen, but obviously the sharp eyes of the umpire knows exactly what went down there. And we can see the Lions are rather eager for these wickets here. They want to start picking it up in style. Only 7 overs so far, so we're not really into the halfway point of the Canada Kings innings, but quite the game so far, I must say. I'm excited here watching this. Atlanta is excited here watching this Paramveer Sporting Complex. Here's where the action is, guys. And pat it up into the air. Not a lot happened to that one there. Gorang giving another beautiful over there, only conceding 3 runs off of that one. 4 dot deliveries we saw. Rav and Preet really on their toes right now, but they're doing well on their toes, I must say. As the score is now 55 for the loss of 2 after 8 overs. Lions team are going up against the Canada Kings right now, and the Canada Kings their dugout is looking a bit spectators we just saw on screen there. I wonder who they're rooting for. So Deep is back into the attack right now, and he's going to want to dig deeper, limit those runs. Up into the air it goes, evades any idea of a catch, but they go out for the run out. Just went up into that fine leg region. Nobody was home to catch it. Deep doesn't want these shots being played off, or maybe he does. Maybe he does. Probably why he's letting them get those lofts in there. Reorganizing his field now, so he definitely has an intention somewhere in the dance. Definitely gonna want to see how he progresses through his spells here. He's gonna want to pick up a wicket. Gorong just put up a wicket, and that's his partner in this bowling. He's gonna want to continue that momentum. Ooh, he got caught up in that ball there. Good bowling from Deeper. Got delivery there for him. Dhruv is looking a bit not apprehensive, but he knows the pressure is on. Sorry, Nirav, my bad. And Nirav sweeps at it. He was out to the offside. Take a single off of that one. Beautiful cut there from Nirav. Taking that single any way he can get it. I want to up that total here as we're approaching the halfway of the innings for the Kings. So Preet is now on strike. So almost approaching that 30-yard mark. The ball went to there. Preet is going to want to go a lot further than that if he's going to want to build up a higher total. Here. And Deep is here, realigning himself. So Rav and Preet have both decided they're going to defend these deliveries now. As Deep goes 3-3 in this over. After 9 overs, the score is 58 for the loss of 2. I think partnership right now has been holding on for quite a while. And now we see the main threat to the victory of the Canada Kings here. Gorang cooling off his fingers there, it looks to be. When they're ready to throw that ball, they're on fire. That's a wide that he put in there. So is this cerebral sorcery that's going on from Gorang? Or is it just a plain old wide? Just nonchalant run up. This one is gonna go not too far at all. He swept at that one there. What a sweep it was. But he missed the ball nonetheless. This one just patted away. Orang having these batters on their toes. They took a single off of that last delivery there with the pat away. This one going into the onside there. Almost went out to the boundary, but it fielded very well by the Lions. And they take a double off of that one. Two more legal deliveries in this over here. Nirava on strike. He's on 7 from 11 deliveries, and Preeta is on 5 from 11. Orang dove for that one for the caught and bold opportunity there, but didn't quite get it. Quite the athleticism we're seeing from the elder Gorang. I wonder if he's a guy that does yoga, really takes care of his health and stuff. He's a very athletic guy, very unique technique when it comes to his bowling, we're going to see here. A lot of muscle into that ball there. Very stiff, very full deliveries. That's going to bring us over to our end. So the batting partnership just give each other a fist bumper as they survive Gorang. the wicket taker. Bring the score up to 62 for the loss of two. Rav and Preet playing their defense very well. No slouches from the Kings. It's going to be a bit of a water break happening right now, so be back with you very shortly. Stay tuned for the LPPL. It's all about the Liverpool Lions versus the Canada Kings as we progress into the next 10 overs of the Canada Kings batting. Very shortly. And we're back here with the LPPL. It's all about the Liverpool Lions versus the Canada Kings. Canada Kings they're currently batting. Here's our man Preeta as he's going to take back on deeper at the start of the 10th over. Start of the 11th over. Deep, very stoic. Preet, also very stoic. Very determined. His eyes set on him. Deep organizing his field right now. I'm seeing a mid wicket. A long one. A long off. Third man. Swing and a miss there. Went to slash at the ball there. Make a really big cut in it, but missed it completely. A lot of support here we're seeing out here in Atlanta, Georgia for the Lions. Deep sets back in the attack. That's going to be three dot deliveries in a row there for Deep. He's feeling good about that one. Smile on his face as he walks back to his station. It looks like he's ready to do some damage here. Pick up another wicket, maybe. Let's see how the Kings answer this. That one, he sort of leaned into the shot there, but he didn't quite get it. I think he fell. Gonna be four dot deliveries there. They thought it would be a wicket. The team really hoped it would have been a wicket there. Didn't seem to be the case. Look like he just pushed that ball out of the way. So Deep definitely going for the maiden in this over, starting off the second half of the Kings batting, really trying to halt their momentum, limit those runs, maybe pick up a wicket here and there. The Lions have come out with claws, come out sparing fangs, very fierce. This 11th over. Almost get to the wicket there. He's aiming right for that middle stump. So Preet definitely under some pressure here. I think we're going to see our first maiden happen now. Deeper. And that one defended. However, not taken advantage of. That is going to be a maiden there for the Lions in Deeper. Be right back with you.
Welcome back. LPPL 4, where LILAPOR Lions up against Canada Kings. So we have Archit back in the attack. That's on down the leg side. If he left it alone, could have been on wide. Played it down. Keeper picks up. No run. Down the leg side. That's a wide. One more run to the score. Score moves along to 63 for 2 in the 12th over. Outside also swing and a miss. Played it inside edge onto the onside. Fielder picks up one run to the score. And played on the offside. Straight down the ground. Fielder picks up two more runs to the score. Played it on. Big appeal for LBW. Not outside the umpire. Scores move along to 66 for 2. One more ball in the 12th over. Last ball of the over. Arch it in. Big swing and a miss. Wide ball signal by the umpire. On my ball for this over. Arch it into Preet. Preet is having a hard time out there. 7 from 19 ball. Big wide down the leg side. And they'll run one. So that will be 2 wide. And an overthrow. That'll be 3 runs. 3 wide. Added to the total. So he's ball. Let's take another look at that one. In. Ooh, two button pad. Puff off. Hit into puff off. So that's the fall of the third wicket. Score is 72 for 3 after 12. So let's take a look at what's going on around the ground. In field 3, Atlanta Paramveer batting 29 for 3. They're coming up against Carolina Warriors. And in field 2, Benwara Blasters batting 91 for 7 in 18.3 overs. They are coming up against PF Titans. And of course at ground 1, the Canada Kings are 72 for 3. New batsman, Ravi. And so we have Deep back into the attack. So there is the batsman, Nirav, who is 8 off. So that's the new batsman that's deep into the attack. Nirav played it, settled right in front of the stumps, no run. So Preet is the batsman on strike. Scores made a little mistake there. They're given the wrong batsman out just now. So again, played onto the onside, offside. 1 run to the total. So it was Nirav with it out just now. It wasn't Preet. And Ravi is on strike now. Ravi, a deep the ball is third ball of the over here. Deep have nice, wonderful figures. 3.2 overs, 1 for 11. Ravi to face his first ball. Oh, he's ball inside edge. Inside edge. Onto the stump. Let's have another look at this. Ravi in. Oh, inside edge onto middle stump. And that's the end of Ravi. So Ravi goes without trouble in the score. So Deep has picked up his second wicket, 2 for 11 now, of 3.3 overs. Canada Kings all of a sudden losing 2 quick wickets and now reduced 73 for 4. So the new batsman in is Darshan. So Darshan is the new batsman. Yeah, he strolls into, but need to dig his steam out of a bit of a tight spot here. Let's see. Deep back into the attack. Deep is bowling the 13th over of the innings. 7 more overs to go. Need to settle along, batsman. Canada Kings need to settle along. The batters need to settle along. Don't look to play any rash shot at this moment. They still have 7 overs. Oh, what a ball by Deep. Let us see. Take another look at it. Come back between bat and pad. Just missing the off stump. Deep is bowling. Deep is having a wonderful spell here. 3.4 overs, 2 for 11. Here he goes again. Into Darshan. Darshan pulls and off his pad onto the stump. He's bowled. Take another look. Darshan pulls, misses, and hit the top of off stump. He put another wicket. That's his third wicket. So Canada Kings have a mini collapse here. 3 quick wickets. Back in the hut. 73 for 5. New batsman is Dev. Dev is out there now. Let's see if Dev could survive this last ball from Deep. But the good thing about it, this is Deep last ball of his spell. So the batters are gonna have to worry about Deep again coming into the bowling attack. So Dev takes his guard from the umpire. Deep last ball of his spell. Oh. And Dev swipes at this one, misses it through to the keeper, no run. So that's the end of Deep spell. Deep 4 overs, 3 for 11. And Canada Kings, 73 for 5 after 13. 7 more overs to go. 7 more overs to go. They'll be looking to get about 42 runs. That's a runner ball, which will take the total to 115. Maybe extra 10, 125 should be a good competitive total. So Aaron back into the attack. And on first spell was from the southern end, from the northern end. Now his second spell will be from the southern end. Here he is, Anand. Anand 3 overs, 0 for 22. In that should be signaled as a buy. Yes, it's a buy. Lead and a miss from Preet. Preet is Preet is having a hard time out there. 8 runs from 22 ball in a T20 match. So Dev, let's see if Dev can kick on to get this runs going. Dev drives straight to mid off, no runs. Dev chip downs and he bowl. He get clean bowl. Couple of step down, missed the whole ball through bottom pad, and he's been bowled. Let's have another look. Look at it here. Dev. Chip down. 1, 2 chip. Missed the whole ball. And cannon into mid stump. So that's the end of Dev. For 74 for 6. Anand picks up his first wicket of the match. So Kirtan is the new batsman in. Kirtan. New batsman in. Kirtan have 3 more ball in this over to survive. Let's see if he can do it. Played onto the offside. No run. No run there. Oh, played onto the onside. They'll pick up 1. 1 run down to the sweeper. They get 1. No. Plum in front.
मी पछि ब्याटमा लागेको अरे यहाँ नीचे लागेको
Plum in front. Let's have another look at it. Back. And it's his back foot. A little bit high though. But umpire's in a better position. Gives him out. That's the loss of the 7th wicket for Canada Kings. Return had to go there. So that's Anand's 2nd wicket. No, it was 3-2 it out. Gunjan, new batter. That's the end of the 14th over. Squaw is having a little trouble there. So after the 14th over, the score is 75 for 7. Anand finishes 4 overs, 2 for 23. Not bad figures. New batsman Gunjan. So we have Sumit come in for his second spell. His first spell was 2 overs, 0 for 16. Sumit bowled from the northern end. So Sumit and Anand opened the ball, but Anand bowled from the southern end and Sumit bowled from the northern end. So in the second spell now, they switched ends. Sumit coming from the southern end, while Anand bowling from the northern end. Sumito short, played down by Litton. Return. There you see Sumit. Sumit plays third over, 75 for 3. Canada Kings. Oh, just misses off some there. Played on a miss. Tried to pull it onto the leg side, but kept a bit low though. Played it onto the leg side. There'll be a one. We have to wait and see if there was any butt on that one. Signal from the umpire. 6 runs. One more to the total. Return. Off the mark with that one. So it's Gunjan on strike now. 20. Gunjan drivers. Back to the bowler. No run. Down the leg side, wide. Signal by the umpire. One more to the total. Moves the total to 77 for 7. All at sevens. Played on a miss. No runs. One more ball for the 15th over. And play it onto the offside. Quick single. He'll still get it. Moves on the score to 78 for 7 after 15.
And here we see Prashant, brand new bowler, now conceding 3. Not off to a great start here, Prashant, but he's giving it a good shot here. That's going to be a wide. Welcome back to LPPL 4, where it's happening right here at Paramveer Sporting Complex here in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. Sky is now clearing up a bit. It's getting a bit brighter out here. And Prashant, this one defended. Was past the 30-yard mark. Doesn't quite have the legs to get out to the boundary there. So it's going to be fielded by that deep extra cover player. Prashant is going to want to find his footing and really trying to really decrease those runs. Obviously, the Lions. And I want to get their total up there. So swing and a miss, no run off of that one. Bringing Prashant's first over to an end. Score now 83 for the loss of 7th after 16 overs. 4 more to go here for the innings for the Kings. So this is our third partnership that we're seeing from the Kings. Gunjan and Kirtan have been holding the creases so far. They scored a bit off of Prashant, so they're both off their marks comfortably now. Obviously, they want to make a nice total for their team, something to be proud of, something to give them something to chase, give the Lions quite a chase. So it's the Kings of the Jungle versus the Kings of Canada, the LILAPOR Lions, as they send back in Summit, brave young bowler, back into the attack. And he cuts this one. He's gonna run out there. They're gonna come back in for the second. Oh, no, no, no. A miscommunication between the batting partnership here. Kirtan ran to the next wicket. Gunjan did not reciprocate his idea, so he had to run back. So he's gonna get one off of that. So it looks like if the last batsman had retired, so Nikunj is gonna step in for him as Sumit continues his spell. New batsman. My bad, there was a run out there. And that's how we have new batsman Nikunj almost got his bills paid and his wicket taken there. He ran back in. Take a bye run off of that. So Sumit continuing his over there. Sumit. They want to get another one of those all elusive runouts there. Beautiful teamwork, I must say, from the Lions here. Really a well-coordinated pride we have. Conceding a double there. Bring the score to 87 for 8. So it has 3 legal deliveries. This one cut away. Pulled away. Pulled there to the onside. See if Nikunj could get off the mark on this delivery. Sumit. Just pats it up a little bit. Evades the fielder. Doesn't have a lot of legs on that one there. So the man at long on is going to take that one away. Feel it back. That's going to bring this over to a close here. I want to go back and touch on the run out here. We'll see it again. Sumit pacing it out here. But he cuts at it. Goes into the onside. And he runs back here. And it's just picked up by the keeper, Gorang. And his wicket was taken as such. Right. Devastating, very devastating. He ran back to try to save himself there, but it just wasn't in the cards for him. One more time, let's see that again. Valiant effort by the batting partnership. As you can see, as he pulled it away, the partnership ran, but he tried to go in for a double and cheat the system, and the system said, no, you're out. Quite the action here, the LPPL 4. '89 for 8 here. As my compatriot Jason was saying, that they're going to make about 125 to have a respectable, chaseable total. Have a chance in this match. And players like this aren't going to get them there. As Prashant coming back for revenge here. Virtually every bowler has given their talent for the Lions has taken a wicket in some form. Right. From Gorang, who was methodical in the first. And then Deepa, who really showed a lot of heart in his spell, taking 3 wickets. Even Anand, one of the older masters, up there with Gorang, taking a wicket. The young lion Sumit, as this one lofts into the air, way over the boundary, signaled by the umpire, and Kirtan placing a nice, comfortable 6. Let's look at that one once more, ladies and gentlemen. This, quite some action here. Prashant not off to a good over at all. His spell has been taken fully advantage of as that ball goes way out there, lean over the boundary. The entire field could only just watch as it flew away from him. And this one gonna be a wide. So already 8 conceded in this over for Prashant. Definitely wants to find his footing. And this one goes into the onside here, so that long on fielder sends it back there, bringing their score up to 98 for the loss of 8. They're very well on track if they keep this momentum going to make that 125 total, as you mentioned earlier. And he swing that one there. Oh, wow. Instantly, we need to replay that one. So, Prashant, a little bit of spin. And the spin worked for him because he swung and missed directly on top of the wicket there. Wow. That was a fancy one there. So right now, every last bowler from the Liverpool Lions has taken their wicket. Everybody doing their job very well from the bowling here for the Lions. Entire pride out on the hunt and just eating wickets as prey. Kind of want to look at that one again. Let's see that again. Let's see that happen in real time. Right, so he's a 2-pat chipper, swing, miss, top of the wicket. Wonderful wicket being taken there. Prashant, I never doubted you, sir. Prashant is not finished. He's going to end his over with a dot delivery there. For the technical precision of that wicket that he took, I will give him that. So, nice show there from Prashant. JP is new batsman in for the Kings of Canada, Canadian Kings, the Canada Kings. Kirtan now on strike here. And he's on 15 from 15, but he's up against Gorang, bowling from that southern end. Gorang taking a wicket already in this game, only conceding 9 runs. He's certainly the combatant to be defending against. No joke at all. Let's start off this delivery with a wide. This over with a wide. 18th over in play here. It's 99. The loss of 9, so they just need one more wicket to wrap it up there. Can they get them under the 100 marker? Or can the Kings make their 100 and See how fast they could pick up wickets in the next innings. Quite the thriller, this match. This one pushed away into the offside there. Feel might have had a deep extra cover. So they're going to get a run off of that one, bringing that total up to 100. We heard some applause from their team's dugout. Lofted and caught. Caught beautifully by the man at square leg. That's going to be the end of the first innings there. Let's see that one again. Beautiful play there. Let's look at the last wicket. Oh, no, that's the technical wicket that we saw previously for Shant. Still admire that one greatly. Talking about Gorong's last ride in the wickets. Lofted up and immediately catch taken just on the cusp of it there. Oh, wow. Wonderful performance there by number 42. Caught it there, threw it back, run out. Wonderful wicket there. Great teamwork, great communication from the Lions. Stunning performance, I must say. The entire bowling lineup. So we'll be back with you guys shortly as we bring you the second innings of this thriller as we now see the Lions coming up to batter against the Canada Kings. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and it's time for the Canada Kings to show their stuff here in the bowling, and for the Lions to try their best to make up the chase is at 100 right now. They're gonna want to do that as fast as possible, build up their totals. They have a lot of time on their hands as well. So I'm gonna anticipate a very methodical yet world-class approach. As we've seen from their bowling, if it's anything like their batting, they're gonna want to really put their best forward, as they have been doing in the last innings. So it's all about the LPPL 4 here in sweet Atlanta, Georgia, the Peach State. Sun is coming out now as we approach 1:15. So first in the bowling, it seems to be Ravi. He's gonna look for wickets as soon as he comes out the gates. And the first partnership we're gonna see is Anand, who started off the bowling for the Lions, and Neil. Anand looking very confident. Ravi also. He comes with his first delivery. He's going to try that again. One pulled away. Almost got to that boundary there, but there was that fine leg in place. No, sorry, the long on in place. Straight down the leg side. This one goes into the deeper area there. So 3 dot deliveries. Ravi is doing pretty well so far from the Canada Kings. We see a few Canada Kings walking past the broadcast station right now. And this one goes over the head of the batsman. Listen, man, it's straight hit. That's Dev. Right, Ravi comes up again. And this one will pelt it away. Fielded on the boundary. So you can see they want to get those boundaries fast. They're putting some power into their stroke, as they say in golf. Both batsmen off of their mark. Anand back on strike here. Goes into the leg side. That's going to be his first over there for Ravi. He's conceding 2 runs so far. Score already 2-0. The Lions did a really good job defending those runs from being stacked up to the total. So they're going to want to keep a kind of momentum like that.
The first thing finished, this is second inning. This 1 over.
What we're seeing now is they're gonna sweep the wickets. Didn't do that during the innings break. So they're gonna do it out now after the first over of the second.
Thank you, brother. Bring a blower next time.
Now we see Nirav into the attack here. He's bowling from that northern end. Seeing some spin on that one. Dev. Nirav. Not bad. 2-dot deliveries to start his spell. This one is lofted way up into the air there, and it just bounces its way, almost getting onto the boundary, but it just saved ever so quickly there. So they're going to pick up 2 from that one, bringing the total up to 4. Went way up in the air there, just short of that boundary. So Neil on fire right now. I want to make those runs go as fast as possible. Stack up a total. Make that 100. Cuts at this one again, but doesn't really go anywhere. No legs on that one. Nirav. He's going for that outside stumper, but he's just falling a bit wide of it. I wonder if he's hoping that he gets a inside edge or outside edge. Canada Kings. And pulled away, pushed away into the offside. My bad. Deep extra cover, had to make a run for that one. Single taken. Gonna bring his rover into a close. We're gonna see the likes of Ravi Kambada. Triple seven here. He's a lucky man, only conceding 2 runs in his first over. Wants to concede none going forward. And this one almost going all the way out to the boundary. Not quite getting there though. Here we see Anand, who's on strike right now. He only has 1 run to his total, but we're gonna want to see more and more of that from the Lions. Another slash at it there. This one evades even the keeper. So they're going to take advantage of that opportunity. Straight down the leg side there. Here comes Ravi. Lofted in the air. Fall short. Nobody was home for that pickup. Ravi himself belted for that one. Now we're seeing the Heat pick up here. Atlanta. Very nice day outside, I must say. It's very bright as well. So the men are playing in pretty good conditions. He went to cut at this one and it just misses. Did not want to get the edge on that one. So it looked like he readjusted his cut midway through and missed the ball a bit intentionally there. Said let that one go to the keeper. Neil on strike. Ravi. Ever so close. If he only made a step forward, he would have been out. Intelligent move there. Even Ravi thought he had him. At the end of the over, total is 7. A loss of 0 so far. 3 overs inside. 17 to go. And we see Nirav pick back up the attack. And Rav is going to want to do some damage to this partnership here. Opener still very much intact. Not a crazy total they have on them so far. As we see Anand. Looking very ready. Adjusting his gloves there. Takes a stance. Looks very... Hasn't taken a stance quite yet, but he's trying to relax it with the bat there for a second. I'm just getting comfortable with it. Now he's taking his little stance there. Playing to the inside stump. That's going to be a wide. Signal by the umpire. Really a test to the cerebralness of cricket. Nirav. Lofted in the air into the offside, and it evades the man down at deep cover. Goes way over the boundary. 4 runs for Anand here, bringing his total up to 5. Both batsmen up on 5 now, and bringing the full total to 12 for the loss of none. Nirav isn't looking too well right now. He's struggling. There's a wide and a boundary in play. This one chipped away. Going for the single. There's a misfield. Oh. The partnership contemplated that second run there. When they saw it was going to be picked up before the 30-yard mark, they said, forget that. We're going to take our single and keep playing and live to fight for another day. Lofted once again. Big swing. Nobody in the particular region. Big chase for it. Doesn't have the legs to go to the boundary. Gonna take a double off of that. Didn't quite get to the boundary there. Felt very short of it. Same striker once again. Bouncy for a catch in the mid one region. Ooh, another catch evaded by a stroke of luck, giving the position where he was standing. Maybe the sunlight was in his eye there. It's going to be the end of that particular over. Score 15 for the loss of 0. I want to play back that boundary for you. You can see Ravi giving them some pace. And Anand, big swing out there. And this is the one that just didn't get the legs to get to that boundary rope. Eluded that boundary rope, I must say. Look at this one. A defensive shot that he's playing. And the runs are coming so fast here. A lot of speed from these older gentlemen. And Rav is going to take that one over. We see Anand looking very confident, and we see Narav taking a few practice throws. He's going to want to get his footing properly before he has any more difficulties. He's been struggling so far. And when he's facing Anand, you know he's facing Master League level skill here. That one just going out to the boundary there. Fielded by Avarna, who was the opening batsman in the last innings there. Really good. He was off to a great start there, but I think it was Gorang that had his number. So there was a change of bowling. Scorers mixed it up there. Dhruv Siada is our man in the attack, and he started off his offense with 2 dot deliveries. This one, not getting that outside edge on it, straight down the leg side. And this one lofted away, full 4 runs right there, full delivery, full of force, met the full delivery. And let's see that one again. Dhruv took a really long run up there, so it's some pace that he was coming with. Make the swing, cut at it there. I just went out for that 4, but really shy of that boundary rope there. But 4 nonetheless, quite the boundary there from Anand. Anand really anchoring the theme thus far, giving Dhruv something to worry about. Those 3 dot deliveries at the start of his over was not to be taken for granted. This one just defended, played on the ground. Looking for that outside edge, it's not getting it. At the end of the 4th over, it's going to be 19. Loss of 0. So the Lions are almost 20% away there from their target score of 101 to beat them. Canada Kings doing a pretty good job of limiting those deliveries at this stage in the game. The Kings were a lot further ahead in the runs, but then the Lions choked them coming out to the end there, picking up a lot of wickets really quickly. So now, in turn, to answer that, the Kings have decided, well, we're gonna try to limit them throughout. They can't build a total on us. It's a quarter way in of the innings, second innings, for the Canada Kings versus the King of the Jungle, the LILAPOR Lions. Kirtan is going to be the man on the attack now, taking a few practice swings there. Brand new man in the bowling from the northern end, my bad. He's going to start off with a wide there. Kirtan afford to be giving away runs. Not for this kind of chase at all. This one pulled away into the onside. And it goes over the boundary. That's 4 runs for the Lions. Look at that one again. So Kirtan is bowling spin here. And he answered it with a boundary. This last one just played defensively on the ground here. So Neil picked up that boundary there. Good performance from both openers. No loss yet, bringing the total up to 24. Keeps wanting to really pull that ball away, but it's another wide. So 2 runs given away this over so far. This one going way out into the boundary there. Almost to the boundary, past the 30-yard mark, picked up by Ravi. Now gonna take a run off of that one. Oh, I lied. They took a single off of that one there. You know, can the Kings really afford to give away runs at this stage in the game? Yes, it's early in the innings, but you don't even want to give them the chance. Oh, missed opportunity for a catch there. The third man almost went to get it there, but it just didn't happen for him. Let's take a look at that one again. Shot beautifully, I must add. Spun away, lofted, bounced off of his hands, and on the ground it went. Missed opportunity for a catch there. If I was him, I'd be punching the air right now, kicking myself. This one played straight back to Ravi, and he just got it as it hit the ground there. Very quick movements there. See the agility of the Canada Kings. This one. Ooh, another drop catch. Wow. I can't believe it like it's butter. Let's look at this one again. He was run out in the end there, but dropped a catch, recovers from it, sends it out there, and at the end, our man run out. The Lions are down one man. I'm hearing from the Kings now as 9 more, let's go. So they are fired up from that first delivery, first blood being drawn from the Lions. I believe that's our man Adam that got run out there. Adam putting some really technical shots into his work there. The bowling from the batting. Oh, it was not Anand, it was Neil. Got outed there. And the new batsman coming to replace Neil is Archit. And he's going to be facing off against Dhruv in the sixth over here. 27 for 1. Loss just being taken. Now, how will the Lions adjust their strategy as they go forward? Seeing as they've now conceded a batsman back into the tent. And Anand played that same shot once again that just got him into a run-out situation. So I don't really know what's going on in his head. I think he's just very fond of that particular shot. He played it very well. Gave him a 4. He almost got caught from that shot, and he got a run out from his partner from that shot. So, I mean, whatever works for him, I guess. This one, high up into the air. Anand, I never doubted you. Not for a second. 6 runs. Let's look at that one again. Look at the height that he got on that. Just beautiful. See, Dhruv. Very full delivery, and it met perfectly with the timing of the bat there. Wiped it up, way up into the air. 6 runs immediately. Bringing the total all the way up to 33. So they're 1/3 of the way there, for the most part, to make that chase happen. And Anand is on fire right now. Struve. Oh, wow. Bit of a slip there. Valiant effort. So you get the double off of that one. I want to see that one again. Ball goes way up into the air, bounces just before the boundary, and he dives for it. He slips, goes for it anyways. He shook off that slip. It didn't hurt him. This one driven into the leg side. Returned immediately. Single taken. Bit of an appeal there, but it just kind of bounced off his batter. It didn't really bounce. It did bounce off his gloves. See that one again. Yeah, that one just bouncing off the gloves into the hands of the keeper there. This one goes far, goes long, has some legs on it. Will it go out there and just short of that boundary? Looting. Arch it. So yeah, they're gonna take a double off of that one. The end of the over, it's 38 for the loss of one. Very expensive over there. Droves conceding about 11 runs in that one over. So they're gonna want whatever Drove's doing, he's gonna want to readjust himself. And it looks like the Kings have done that as well because they've put in a new bowler. Rita is in the attack and he's going to be facing off against Anand, who is currently on 20. One of the higher totals we see in this game. Maybe Anand's going for a half century. Maybe he's going for a century, you know. Been standing there and batting, and Archit's been holding that wicket with him. It's Preet. Going into that outside stump there. It's going to be signaled as a wide. So another run given away there for the Lions. To the Lions. And this one, way up in the air, fielded on the boundary. They're going to make a double off of that. Ooh, just a single ticket. The whole thing happened so fast. Deep extra cover. Just kind of lunged for that ball there. Took it, brought it back in. Limited it to one single. Just lofted that last ball there. Here's Preet. Played straight down the leg side. Mid-wicket fielder did some work there. Had a bit of a journey to collect that one. Took another single there. So they're currently 3 for 3 in this over. Preet. And an answers lofted straight down. Fielded by the man at straight hit. It's kind of a wide, long on, long off, deep extra cover, third man. Driven straight back. Bowler there. Gonna tie his shoe and try that one again. Another wide. Preet has his head down as he walks back to his post, but should have his head up and try to wrap up his over. Last two deliveries. So inside stump being played to now, and he did a wide again. So he played to the outside stumper, made a wide. He said, all right, I'm going to try the inside stump. Did a wide again. So he's definitely trying. driven straight back. Yo. And caught and bowled right there, directly into the hands of Preeta. So he's made his wicket. Good job there. Good reflexes. Lightning quick, I must say. He just takes it out right there, but he lets it go. Play this deadly slow. Oh, and on replay now, he just missed it. Fell straight through his fingers. Not out, it said here. And I'm seeing him really regretting not holding on to that ball. So Archit lives to see another day. This one, it swiped, but it looked like it bounced back on his foot there. And stayed, didn't really get anywhere. So 6 runs conceded off of Preet's first in his spell here, bringing the total up to 44 for the loss of 1 for the LILAPOR Lions. Not a bad effort at all. It's only been 8 overs so far. Canada Kings gonna want to ramp up, but they're doing pretty well at this stage in the game. The Kings were a lot further ahead. Spectators right now. You have to think about these kind of tournaments where hotels come from all over. They get the opportunity to see each other again. Maybe it's been a long time since they have had the opportunity to meet. So it's a very nice tournament, I must say. I do like being here at the LPPL 4. Very bright, very sunny. The energy around here is immaculate, I must say. Haramveer Sports Complex. Absolutely alive right now with cricket, shots, sixes, wickets. What a place to be for a cricket fan. It looks to be that enough. The next bowler in the lineup is going to be somebody new. It's going to be Ashish, number 9. Ashish taking his practice swings there as he gonna face Anand from that southern end. So he's gonna be giving us some spin bowling, judging by where he's standing. Anand looking very confident right now. Is looking around at the field, getting his lay of the land. Anand very cool, very composed. He's on 22 now. But a true master of the sport doesn't rush for his total to be up to, he rushes to win the game. Eyes on the prize is Anand. Eyes on the prize indeed. This one goes way up into the air. Fielded almost on the boundary there. Abrupt catch opportunity happened. Let's see that one again. He slid for that. Spun. Bit of an off spin there. Went way up into the leg side. I just go for it. Didn't have the athleticism to keep that one going. This one just defended. So Anand took a single off of that one. Previous ball. Bit of a change in the fielding here. Switching off the man on the boundary, on the leg side. Keeper has now put on his helmet. He's going to brace some harder shots here. And if you look really close in the background, see the go-karts going. Another defensive play. cut away into the onside. Send back. Take a double off of that one. Taking a single. You can see the Lions now really ramping up the rate at which they're taking those runs. They're already on 47 here. Last delivery for Dev. I think the scorers have a bit of a mistake here. Well, this one evades and signal as a wide, so another run is going to be awarded to the Lions. So this, stand corrected me here, is a final delivery for Ashish. Swipes at it, doesn't get even an edge on that one, goes straight to the keeper. Went to do a very large pull there. Faded him. So Anna now on 24, Archit on 4. 5 runs conceded by Ashish. And total up to 49, so they're almost halfway there to achieve their goal. New bowler into the attack from the northern end. It's going to be Darshan. See his team cheering him on there. Darshan looks pumped. He looks amped. He looks ready for them. Quite the young man we see. He's bringing in the reins from the offside. What's he planning here? Darshan. Whoa, lofted by Anand. Way over everybody in the field. 6 runs awarded. Large applause from the Lions Den. And what a performance there. Well, Darshan, welcome to the game. And hold that. Oh, that was not Anand. That was Archit. Archit making 6 runs right there. Even the guy standing at the gate had to run for his life. Oh, wow. And you can see that Darshan felt that one there. He's going to want to readjust himself. But kudos to Archit there. Brings up his total to 10. Beautiful 6. I love that one. Archit pulling that 6 out of nowhere. Like a smooth criminal. Darshan. They're going to defend this one. No run's going to be taken by this. So Darshan's going to play a bit more conservatively here. See, the young man was a bit eager to take a wicket there, pull him out, and he paid the price for that one. He's playing to that middle stump there, this one. Just pushed away into the offside. Picked up by the fine leg fielder. My apologies, the third man fielder. Darshan pace, very full delivery, evades the man at cover. Doesn't have the legs to go out there, but they're gonna take a double nonetheless. So they're not reaching for that. They're not really grabbing that boundary. They're kind of rather it evade fielders, dissect the fielders, and they could get their doubles like that. So, you know, that's their strategy that we've seen so far. Not giving it all the legs that it needs to go to get to that boundary. This one, very high pull at that one, but doesn't go anywhere. No runs taken, no runs given. This one pulled away into the onside. Picked up by the man at long on. Yeah, take a single for that. The limited just a single. You know, already on 58. Darshan conceded 9 runs in that over there in his first over of the game. So the Liverpool Lions in at 58 for the loss of 1. Both Batmans now putting up very decent totals for the T20 format. Ananda on 24 and Archit on 13. Now we're seeing Ashish back into the attack. Played defensively. He's going to start off this over with a dot delivery. Here's Ashish. Ooh, lofted way up into the air. And he's caught out. Beautiful catch, I must say. Just wow. Let's just look at that catch for a second there. How he got that one. Just at the hip there, he got that. Camera cut for a second there. A celebration. See that one again. Again, let's see the whole shot this time. Went all the way up into the air there. Lofted that one away. And the Canada Kings celebrated their second wicket. That was a beautiful catch, I must say. Now we see Ashish again. And play that into the offside. Ashish taking that one. And then put that into the offside there. Just taking a single off of that. And Sumit was the man joining him. New batter already off the marker. Sumit, the young man who came into the end of the last innings on the bowling. He took a wicket last game as well. I mean, sorry, last innings. So Anand and Sumit. Anand really anchoring the Lions team right now. Maybe he's the leader of the pride. He's the Mufasa. And he's there with Sumit. See what I did there? So let's see how this partnership fares forward. A lot of overs still to go. Can be anybody's game. Already making two. Ashish. Oh, this one evades a swing and a miss. Straight to the keeper. Dot delivery. Ashish picking up a wicket earlier in his over. Two more legal deliveries. Or one more legal delivery in this. Another swing and a miss. Wide. Evades the keeper. Goes out. Comes back in. So they steal another one off of that. So that's going to be two wide. So it brings the total up to 51. 61 for the loss of two at the end. What is one more? Oh, right. It was a wide. So he has to bowl it over, of course. I know that. Forgive me, folks. Oh my God. Look at that one there. It was another evasive maneuver happened there. Went straight back to the keeper. Keeper evaded. Bowler evaded. Had to be fielded by the man out at long on. So the batsman doing quite a good job here of dissecting the field set by the Kings. And now they've put back Nirav into the attacker. He's going to be facing Sumit. The sun is picking up quite a bit here. Not a lot of breeze. So it's pretty hot out there. This one driven into the offside. Fielded by deep extra cover. Gonna take another single off of that one. So Nirav now faces Anand. Oh my. Runs out to the boundary, but it's Dev in that long off position there. And he scrambled fit and got it there. Good work, Dev, I must say. Swing and a miss there. Didn't get anywhere on that. Nirav. Swiped away back into the offside. They're playing to that long off region. Very much so. But there is where there's somebody very sprightly, very athletic that's picking up and saving all those boundaries. So good work by the Kings here. Good fieldman, good fielding placement, I must say. This one just driven into the ground. No run to be taken there. Lofted, pulled away. Nobody in the region. Oh, there's a man on the boundary and he takes it back there. Did they take a double off of that? Did they take a single? I don't think they were given the opportunity to take a run on that one. Yes, they did get a single there. So at the end of the 12th over, we have the LILAPOR Lions 66 for a loss of 2, making really good headway on this chase from the Canada Kings. Canada Kings doing their best to play that defensive maneuver, defensive shots. So we're going to see as this game progresses in the last 8 overs who will be a winner. And the way that wickets have been coming and runs have been being scored, it can be anybody's game within 2 to 3 overs now. Would you agree, Mr. Ampersad Singh? Like to see some agreement from our production team. Kidding, man. And this one, instead at the one side, man on the boundary gets it, single taken. Ashish back on strike. He's taken a wicket so far. Score now 6-7. Lofted all the way up into the air there. Settles under it as a fielder. And he takes the catch and he sends Sumit back into the tent. Let's take a look at that one again there. A lot just happened there. So Ashish is going to just leisurely make his spin. Sumit's going to put all he has into it, puts it way up into the air, lofts. I think he was trying to go to the leg side, but it went behind him. And then the man at fine leg just settled under it and really gave him a run for his money there. The ball landed his hand so hard that he kind of dropped it after, but he solidified the catch, right? But dropped that after. So he's deep now. The man that took 3 wickets in the last innings. So a deadly man on the field in the bowling. Let's see how he fares in the batting. I have a feeling that he's going to be quite the active player here, making him a full comprehensive assassin on the pitch. But that's yet to be proven. However, he's on striker from Ashish, who's now picked up 2 wickets in this innings. So let's see how he fares. Very, very competitive game here today between the Lions and the Kings. This is what we like to see. This is what we expect from LPPL 4. It's driven away, and they're going to take a single even though it was driven because nobody ran for it. Nobody was there to really attack and grab that ball. So they took a calculated risk and they took a single. This one driven into the offside. Goes all the way out to the boundary, came back in. No run was taken on that occasion. Score now 69 for 3. Very nice indeed. Lost this one away. Single taken. Ashish. Wow. He met that one in the air, and the catch was taken over the boundary, however. Not gonna be an out, so Anand lives to fight another day. But he makes 6 runs off of that one. Let's see that one again. The fact that he got that catch while running the deep extra cover fielder just slashed away that ball. He met that one in the air. Anand has really impressed me in this game. But even though he went for it, we saw a lot of heart from that guy. I think that was, I think that is Anavar on that deep extra cover position there. That 6 runs is gonna build up some serious momentum here for Anand, pushing his total all the way to 34, highest that I've seen for the day. It's gonna be Ravi back on strike. This one, no edge was given on it. So they're just gonna let it be without delivery from the Lions. Big swing and a miss because it was a wide. 2 dots on a wide so far. When patted away at third man region. I must say, the fielders on the offside are very, very attentive, very, very reactive to what's happening here. Defended quite a few, and there just were a few that they couldn't defend. Another big swing and a miss. Exact same play 2 times in a row. Ooh, big swing out to the boundary. They pick up another 2 runs here. So it didn't go out into the boundary, but they're going to make the double nonetheless. At the end of this, it's going to be quite the exhibition of cricket we've been seeing here. Ravi is hitting 3 runs thus far, 4 runs thus far. Played straight back to the bowler. And we're gonna have at the end of the over, it's 80 for the loss of 3. Stay tuned.
So here we have Ashish bowling to deep, 80 foot 3, deep straight, long on, long off, takes the catch. So deep have to go for 3. Let's have another look at this. Ashish straight back, long on, long off, takes the catch. Deep have to go for 3. The score is 80 for 4 now, 14.2. So in the earlier game today, Titan have won. Titan have won their game on ground 2. Let's see what's going on ground 3. Ground 3. Carolina Warriors won by 9 wickets, chasing 90. So ground 3 game has finished also. So over here, the Lions need 21 more runs to win. Ashnish into Sankit. Sankit is the new batsman. Forward, played back to the on the one side, no runs. Sankit back, hit on the power appeal for LBW. Not out, seems to be going long leg. So another look at that. So yes, ball is going long leg. Good call from the umpire. Back live, down the leg side again. Off the boot, no run. So Ashnish, 1 ball to go. Could this be a wicket beaten? Oh, long, missed everything, including the keeper. Umpire should signal bye now. Yes, it's a bye, so the total move on to 81 for 4 after 15. So 20 more runs for the Lions to win. 6 wickets in hand. Anand is still there. 6 from 35 round ball. Ashnish, 3 for 13 of 3 overs. Wonderful figures. So, Rav, new bowler. Rav, 2 overs, cost him 15 runs so far. Twenty from 30 ball. Rav into the attack. Misses run up there. Leader miss outside the off stump. Rav again into the attack. Sankit. Oh, forward. Misses on the offside. Straight through to the keeper. No run. Straight to the offside. There will be no run. Rav popped up onto the offside. No run. 2 more ball for this over. No run from this overs yet. To the offside. Just picked up a single. No run. No. No run there. So will this be an next maiden? Will this be consecutive maiden? Cut straight into the hands of the fielder there. So Sankit have to go for don't not. Rav gotten his first wicket there. See, cut straight into the hand of the keeper or into the player at point there, fielder at point. Let's have another look at this. Got straight into the hand at the fielder's point. So Sankit goes for not, scores 81 for 5. So 81 for 5 after 16. 20 runs, 24 ball. Canada Kings is making this game very interesting now. So Ravi back into the attack. One more over to go. Oh, wonderful economy so far. 3 overs, not the 7 runs. Lead it onto the leg side. There'll be 1 run. Score moves along to 82 to 5. Lead onto the offside. Get a single again. Down to mid-off. Get a single again. Lead on a miss. Lead it onto the offside. No run. Lead it on the offside. No run again. That's the end of the over. End of the 17th over. 84 for 5. So 17 from 18 ball. 17 from 18 ball. Drive back into the attack. 3 overs, 1 for 15. Lead it onto the leg side. They'll get 1 run. Nirav on 1 from 4, Anand on 39 from 38. Nirav on the leg side, on this leg, turns it away behind square. It'll be 1. Coming back for 2. They'll get 2 runs comfortably there. Score move along to 87 for 5. Nirav, this is Nirav last over, 3.2 over so far, 1 for 18. Swing and a miss outside of some straight through to the wicketkeeper. No run. Let's see. Let's see the equation. 14 runs needed from 15 ball. Canadian Kings have really made this a game. Over the ball ahead. They'll get 1. Midoff come across, cuts it. Keep the score down to 1. No run.
Rampy very muffin from this morning. Muffin.
Giraffe. Last ball of his spell.
Straight for mana. Yeah.
Hoisted onto the offside. 1 run to complete the 18th over. It's 89 for 5. 2 overs to go. 11 runs needed from 12 ball. Such.
And we're back here with LPPL 4. It's the Lions versus the Kings, and it's in the last few overs here, the last 2 overs of the game. And it's 101 needed by the Lions. And swing and a miss there. No run coming off of that one. Actually, no, it's a wide. So they get up to that 90 marker. And Anand now, wow, his total is great. He's going up all the way to 40 in his total. 40 from 40 deliveries. Anand really showing his stuff here. I think he's man of the match. That's not for me to say, though. Crete. Anand lofts it way up into the air. And that was caught. Beautiful catch there. And that's a boundary, much needed boundary there, bringing the total up to 94 for 6. Oh, wow. Not much to go again there. Go wrong on Nirav. Gonna ride it out into the last for the Lions. You can see that both teams equally want it. It's who has the belly to go get it. Lions are hungry for victory. They have not given up. And the Canada Kings, serious determination from them. Limiting. That's another wide. Driven straight back. Laid down. Fielded by long on fielder. They take a double off of that, bring it up to 98. A lot of cheers coming from the Lions then. Big swing and a miss there. That was wide. Get another run off of that. So they just need 2 more to claim victory here from the Lions. Canada Kings trying to just play it to get those dots, but they haven't really been doing that. A bunch of wides been happening instead. This one played to the feet there. Appeal for LBW, and he's gone. Loss of 6 now. Score is 99 for the loss of 7. Wicket there being taken. So that one was really clearly an LBW. So now it's 99 for the loss of 7 there at the end of the over. Another wide there. So the next run of the game is going to be victory for the Lions. Certainly showing great skill in their bowling and their batting there, because they faced some tough competition in this innings from the Kings. And another wide being taken. Preeter giving away the last one there. Congratulations to the LILAPOR Lions, showing really great work out here in the field. Don't forget, it's all about LPPL 4 right here in Atlanta, Georgia. The LILAPOR Lions emerged victorious against a great fight down from the Canada Kings. Paramveer Sporting Complex really on fire here today. Stay tuned to all 360 streams happening right here.